Hey guys, Timmy here. I'm here to release my rig version 4. It has some pretty nice features. As you can see, it has like the ability to do custom extruding for like the hat layers, but also the arms and stuff. It's pretty cool. It also has little ability to turn on armor, and you can have leather armor, stuff like that. There's also some pretty nice sharp bends, and also 1.8 layers. A lot of stuff in this rig, and it's pretty awesome. Way better than the last rig it released, which was version 2. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a lot of the features and stuff, and also I'm first gonna show you how to set the rig up and stuff. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is enable auto run of Python scripts, because my rig uses some Python scripts and some drivers, so you're gonna want to enable this. So first, right when you open up Blender, go to File, User Preferences, and then the File tab on top, and then Auto Execution. Check this box, and then Save User Settings. And you shouldn't have to do it anymore. That's pretty much it. Now what we can do is open, and then figure out where you save the rig and the light world file. There will be 2 files in the .zip, Timmy's Minecraft Light World.blend and Timmy's Minecraft Rig version 4.blend. Open up Timmy's Minecraft Light World.blend. Once you do that, you should see Timmy's World option right here, and the top shouldn't have any reload trusted problems, if you did everything correctly so far. What this Timmy's World thing is at 0 there is no lighting. When set to 1, it will be some really cool nighttime lighting, which is pretty nice. When it's set to 2, it will be some nice daytime lighting, which is what I use. And when it's set to 3, it will basically be transparent background, ready for text background. Not really the best Lightroom, but I don't know. It works, I guess. But yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, notice that when I change it, the objects don't update right away, and you can see it more in rendered mode. And that's just because drivers don't update right away. So just to see the change, just move your cursor in the Lightroom is probably, or move your cursor in the timeline, because it will auto update all the drivers. So notice how I'm doing that. So yeah, if you ever change that, you're gonna want to do that. So yeah, that's basically this. So you can set it to 2 to get some daytime lighting. Now to import the rig, you hit File, Append, then select Timmy's Minecraft Rig version 4.blend, hit Objects, hit B, and box select everything that says char. Ignore everything that says shape. Or also ignore a camera, because there's already a camera in this. And then hit Append from Library. And voila, the rig. First thing I'm going to show you is how to change the skin. Over here is the materials thing, which over here you should be able to see Timmy's Rig version 4 properties, and you should also be able to menu visibility materials. If you set that to 0, that will hide that. If you set that to 1, you will see this. So yeah, there's also some other options that I will show you in a bit, but for now it's this. So Yeah, if you click the little face thing and then go over to materials over here, right here under shader diffuse, you'll see color, image texture. Then you'll see this thing that says Kimster 488. That's because it's my skin right now. What you want to do is hit X, and you'll notice that there is no skin. Then hit open, and then you want to find your 1.8 skin. Keep in mind that these are 1.8 skins. And then voila. Now we have Shrek. No, what am I? No, Hulk. I said Shrek. Cool. All right. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. All right. So yeah, that's how you change the skin. Yeah. Other things this rig has is sharp bends that are pretty nice. So on the 1.8 layer. The torso bends like this. There's FK and IK switches. So for the arms, you can do IK or FK, and with the feet, you could do IK or FK, whichever one you prefer. My preference is FK for the arms, IK for the feet, and then you can also, quick tip in Blender when animating anything, press I. You can animate sliders by pressing I. So if I go to frame 20 and then hover over IK feet, press I, and then go to 30 and then set this to 0 and press I, you'll notice that it will go down when playing back. So what you can do essentially is at this frame, basically have them do a flip. I don't know, this is gonna be really bad, but you kind of get the idea, right? That's a really bad flip. I mean, he doesn't even go the right direction. Well, yeah, I broke him. Yeah, but actually what I would do is have him like bend down, jump, do like a flip or something. I don't know, but you get the point, I think, kind of. There's better ways to do flips. Probably would do, let's transform rotation. Oops. I have no idea. Okay, there you go. I was doing something wrong. I don't know. I'm spending way too much time on this. But yeah, and then at this point, what I would do is keyframe this back so that as he lands, it goes back to FK. And then also have the feet over here. I don't know. Short little animation tutorial, I guess. Oh. yeah, something like this. So it's like that, and then I don't know. It's I don't know. It makes flipping easier. All right, so I mean it's a really bad flip, but I don't know. Still pretty bad, but you know, whatever. Alright, so yeah, you get the point. Alright, so yeah, that's how that works. You can do the same with the arms. There's also IK arms if you prefer that, because some people do. The head rotates. Bottom of the torso rotates. Moves around. Yep, pretty basic rig. This can move. Yep. Now I'm gonna show you the armor, so you can turn on armors, whatever ones you want, and it's pretty fancy because in the materials thing shows up. So yeah, you also notice that a wireframe shows up, and if you render it out, you'll actually see the armor. So yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, go Hulk, you got it. It's your birthday. Full diamond armor on your birthday. I don't know. It's yeah. Oh, to change armor type, you're gonna select whichever one you want, just like you did for the skin. Then go to the material like you did with the skin, and then surface. It's really easy. You click this. You'll see diamond, normal, enchant, gold, normal, enchant, iron, normal, enchant, leather, normal, enchant. So, you know, just select what you want for each one. Leather can be recolored, so we can do some blue chest plate, some iron pants, and we'll just stick with some diamond boots here. Okay, render that out, and you'll see that our changes have been updated. Yep. Pretty nice. If you do enchanted iron, or well, enchanted in general, it might be kind of hard to see. Like in this one, you can't really see it. Maybe in nighttime you can see it better. Yeah, it's not the best. I know. Okay, it's okay. I know. I do the best. I tried, so that's all that matters. Some of these other options, yeah, you can turn the armor back off. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, I never knew you could do that. Alright, well, that's cool. So you can just turn all the armor off like that. That's okay. Cool. Yay, I figured something else new. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to do custom extrude. So first off, I'm gonna quickly change the skin back to mine to do this. Now I added these mesh options things. One will show the hat layer and stuff, so you can do that when you get to the point of custom extruding the hat. And keep in mind, you can also custom extrude the armor, because that, you know, fits with that, but it's just basically the same method. Restricted to select, so when that's set to 1, you can't select any of these arms or stuff. You can only select the bones, which is mainly so that you don't accidentally select the mesh when trying to select bones. But when you want to edit the mesh, you can just select this to 0, and look, now I can select the head. Go to edit mode and stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah, for custom extruding though, what I recommend is selecting the little base plate thing. Probably want to move it up so that you can still see it. I recommend selecting that. It's the root bone, and then I just recommend moving him somewhere that's not in the middle. And this is why, because now when you're editing it, you can get to the bottom stuff. So yes, okay, so now custom extruding, select what you want to extrude. I'll start with head. Tab edit mode, or if you don't have this ring thing, just pressing tab should bring you to edit mode, or right here, object mode, edit mode. And then what you can do is you can press C and then just click and hold it down, and you can scroll up to make this smaller, or scroll big, or scroll down to make it bigger. And middle click will deselect once you selected. The problem with this is there's no way to control the camera while doing this, so you right click to stop that little selection thing, and then you can free up the camera again, and then press C again. Oh, I broke something. What is going on? Oh, wait, I think I know. Oh, it's just really tiny. My bad. Alright, so yeah, so what you want to do is use this is the easiest way, in my opinion, to select the pixels you want. And in this case, I'm selecting the hair, because this is what I want to extrude. So it looks like I have the hair and nothing extra. So now what I'm going to do is hit P and then selection, and now, as you may notice, I don't know why it's so slow, but the hair is basically now a separate object than the head. So yeah, so what I do now is I select the hair, or the part that I want to extrude, hit this gear thing or modifiers, add modify, solidify, and then set this to a negative value. I think maybe negative 1.5 might work nice for the hair, but you can just play around with it. It will round it out kind of, which I personally think looks pretty nice with for hair at least. But if you don't like that, you can just hit even thickness, and you know, it will give you that blocky thing. It's kind of an afro right now, so you probably don't want to extrude it that much. But yeah, if you don't like it being round, I like it being roundish, went for the hair at least. But yeah, yep, you can do this to every part of the body, including the arms and legs. Just select it, go to edit mode, and you can also do this. So I'll do that, and then I'll do this, and then I'll select the little strings. So now I'm gonna have 4 objects. The first one will be the green regular shirt, and I'll probably do like that, extrude it that much maybe. The collar, select the collar, negative that much maybe, and then the string I'll do, I don't know, you can just play around with values, but yeah, these are some pretty nice values here. So yeah, the collar is extruded more, the string is extruded the most, like that. I can do the arm. With practice, you'll probably get pretty fast at this, and it's definitely worth it because it's pretty nice. Like if you make intros or something for people, I personally think people like to have their skin custom extruded like that. So yeah, and it's pretty easy with this rig. For the sleeves, I normally do the same value I did for the shirt. And notice how my skin actually has like a outer sleeve and an inner sleeve. Inner sleeve. Okay. Yeah. So move the arm like that, and it still has the bends and stuff. It kind of gets a little, I don't know, I still like it. It's fine. It's fine. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. For the leg, I'll probably do just this one leg because it has it like that. But I use my shoes are actually in the outer layer, so but what I normally do is extrude the shoes on people's skins. Whoop, don't want to do that one. Make sure you select the right object. This one might be difficult to get out of or get to because it's selecting. Oh my gosh. There. All right, got it. Yeah. So, yep. Still bends just fine. Yep. So now what I'm gonna do is layers. So I'm gonna hit show layers, and you can already notice it does that. On my skin specifically, it has no textures on the chest and the arms for the extra layers, so I'm gonna select those, hit X, and delete them. And then for this, what I do first is select all the white ones, and that is the white ones are the invisible textures, the alpha channel, sort of say. Well, that is what it is. It's the alpha channel. It's what you don't see when it's rendered. So I'm just selecting those faces, and you gotta be careful if your skin has a white texture on it, because then you might have trouble. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to notice it. And then what I'm gonna do is hit X or delete and hit faces. And once I do that, then I'm gonna select the headset, and yeah, not the hair. Gotta be careful with what you select. And then, yep. And I'm gonna leave the hair and the hoodie part of the same thing because they're gonna be extruded out the same amount, so it doesn't matter. Solidify. So do a positive value to make it go into the head for the hat layers, and same with this one. Solidify, positive value. However, for the headset, I'm gonna add a second solidify, and then do a negative value and hit even thickness, and then high normals, so the headset sticks out even more than the hair. I think the main reason it does that is because for some reason on my skin, I have the hair over the headset, but so it actually should not be like that, but I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know. I might change that on my skin. So yeah, that's custom extruding. Now we gotta do the legs. And notice how, like, right here, this is not transparent. It's just white, so that might be what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful not to select the ones that aren't actually transparent. So yeah. And then solidify and just I guess it's a negative value, which way it goes in. Weird. It's a negative value for the shoe layer or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It still works. Everything works. It's awesome. So that's how you custom extrude the rig. Now I'm just gonna show you how to import a Minecraft world, which is pretty easy. Get mineways, because that's what I'm gonna use. So with mineways, open it up, open the world you want, find the area you want. I'll just do spawn or something. Hit okay. Adjust the height and stuff. Like, you don't want the glass, so lower that. And then hit file, export for rendering. Find a good area to save this. Test world. And then you gotta hit some options. Hit uncheck material per object. Make each block 1,000 millimeters high and hollow out bottom of model. I recommend the last one, but definitely do material per object and make each block blank millimeters high. So I recommend those two, but hollow out bottom of model, that's optional. The other two you need. So yeah, hit okay, and then in Blender, you're gonna want to delete the plane. Hit file, import wavefront obj. Find where you save that. Test world. Import obj. Then you just, wait. It might take a while depending on how big your selection was. And bam, now it's open. Alright, so yep. You can move it to just a bit so you can get the right area. Maybe rotate the sun in case you want a different angle for shadows and stuff. And then select one of the objects. Hit the materials thing, hit use node surface, block shader, and that is the pre-built material for that. And yep, there you go. That's how you do almost everything with my rig. So yeah, yep. Can now start animating. I might do animating tutorials in the future, but for now, enjoy the rig. Yep. One more thing before I forget. For the items, I use I don't know how to pronounce his name. I use his rig for the items, so just download Blender Cycles, because remember my rig is in Cycles. Download that, and then it will be the Minecraft item rig thing, and then for that you just append, then you figure out where that is, that you just downloaded from I don't, yeah, alright, yep, and then select what you want, like sword iron, so, yeah, remember that this is to scale, so don't say the sword's too big or anything weird like that, just, this is the right size, I swear. If you think this is too big, then you are wrong, and if you make it any smaller, I will eat you. Or it will drive my OCD crazy. So, yep. And quick way to parent this to the arm. Hold Shift, select this one. If you have to turn it to FK for a second, do that. Hold Shift, select this one. Control P, bone relative. And that's the quick way of doing it. There's other ways of doing it that are more advanced, or I'm not going to teach you in this video, but yeah, that's the easiest way to do that. Ooh. Oh, I hit Control Z. No wonder. So yeah, like that. And you can, if you need to, you can switch it back to FK or whatever. I'm cutting myself. Wow.